The delivery, being able to get chicken at 2 o'clock in the morning is amazing. It's amazing.
아무거나 시킬 수 있고 빨리 와요. 스페인에서 배달 있지만 피자 아니면 햄버거 조금밖에 없어요. 근데 이렇게 많은 거 다 시킬 수 있어요.
We do have some late night deliveries in the UK, but they generally suck. Normally after like 11 p.m, only the really crappy places deliver. So I'm happy that I can get good quality food delivered any time of the day and to anywhere, mostly. But like you can get chicken delivered to the middle of the park. It's very hard to do that in the UK.
안녕하세요. 스페인에서 온 줄리아입니다.
안녕하세요 and welcome to Ceylon. My name is Prince. I'm your host today.
지금 2년 반 됐어요.
17 months. This is so hard to choose because Korea has a lot of nice services, but since I can only choose 5. The taxis are so cheap. When I was in London, I almost never took a taxi. I only took taxis when I used Uber, and Uber only came out like 6 years ago. So before that, I almost never took a taxi. But like in Korea, I could be like, oh, I'm late. Taxi is so nice. It's so lovely. Oh my, it's ridiculous.
지하철, 버스 그런 거 너무 편하게 타고 어디든지 갈 수 있을 거예요. 스페인에서 많이 없어요. 버스는 막 1시간에 한 번 오고 30분에 한 번 오고 하나만 있고 차 있어야 돼요. 근데 한국에서 차 없어도 너무 편하게 어디든지 갈 수 있어요.
Like you can do the same journey here in Korea and it costs maybe 4,000원 or 1,000원, and in the UK that will cost you easily 2만 원 for like the same distance. You know, especially you get in a taxi in Korea and they can drive a certain distance with no charge, but in the UK it starts. Once they press the button, it starts counting. So what lots of taxi drivers do, you know, to get a little bit of extra money is that they like to take the way with the most traffic lights. Because obviously the more you wait, the higher it is. So I took a taxi at 4 a.m. from Itaewon to Incheon. And it was 7만 원. 30만 원, 40만 원. If you took it in at the same time, maybe probably 40만 원. But even I did that, and my 장인어른 and 장모님, they told me don't come home. Just stay in Itaewon. Don't come home.
지하철? 스페인에서 뭐 사람 많으면 아마 누가 소리 지르고 제가 먼저 갈게요 하고 그렇게 있을 거예요. 근데 한국에서 다 respectfully 기다리고 먼저 다 하고 너무 좋아요.
When we're in the UK, we go underground, no internet. So I sometimes call my sister and she's like, hold on, I'm going underground. I'll call you when I get out. And I'm just laughing because I'm underground at the moment. That makes life so much easier. And there's Wi-Fi everywhere. I have internet, I have data on my phone, but I almost never use it because there's Wi-Fi everywhere. The delivery, being able to get chicken at 2 o'clock in the morning is amazing. It's amazing.
아무거나 시킬 수 있고 빨리 와요. 스페인에서 배달 있지만 피자 아니면 햄버거 조금밖에 없어요. 근데 이렇게 많은 거 다 시킬 수 있어요.
We do have some late night deliveries in the UK, but they generally suck. Normally after like 11 p.m, only the really crappy places deliver. So I'm happy that I can get good quality food delivered any time of the day and to anywhere, mostly. But like you can get chicken delivered to the middle of the park. It's very hard to do that in the UK. 편의점 and the ready meals They are really, really nice. In the UK, when you go to a supermarket and you pick up some food, you know it's going to be terrible. You haven't tasted it, but you know not to expect anything good. But in Korea, even like the ramyeon or the doshirak, they have nice tastes, even from the Pyeongjam. So I really like that. Probably GS25, but that's also because I'm with KT and I get a 10% discount. So yeah, GS25.
진동벨. 식당에서 그 벨 누르면 사람 오잖아요. 그거 너무 편해요. 왜냐면 스페인에서 계속 뭐 30분 동안 기다리고 아니면 계속 이모 저기요 그렇게 하는 건 너무 힘들고 아니면 이렇게 하고 사람들 잠시만요 이따가 올게요 하니까 진동벨 계속 핑핑핑핑핑 하면 빨리 와요. 너무 좋아요. 카페에서 주문하고 저희 일단 먼저 얘기하고 있으면 언제 나오는지 알 거예요. 찌릿 하니까 해야 돼. 그거 너무 좋아요.
The internet. Oh my god, the internet here is so fast. It's so quick. This is why Korea has the best gamers, because you're not stuck waiting for internet to work. At home, I have like 600 megabytes per second, and that's like in the middle of nowhere. In the UK, I lived in central London and I could only get 60. So it's a big difference. 퀵
서비스 너무 좋아요. 전 한번 가방 다른 데 어떤 식당에서 두고 갔어요. 저랑 남자친구 둘이 너무 바빠서 갈 시간 없었어요. 그리고 그때 이미 저녁이었어요. 일해야 되니까 못 갔어요. 그 퀵 서비스 전화하고 뭐 10,000원이나 내고 처음에 너무 뭐 떨렸어요. 저 사람 10,000원 받는 거보다 제가 그 가방에서 중요한 거 있으면 그거 잡고 그거 팔면 또 많이 받잖아요. 그래서 그거 도망가면 어떡해? 생각했어요. 근데 너무 respectfully 역시 한국인 저요.
The hospitals, the service is very quick. You go to the hospital, you get seen by someone almost straight away. But in the UK, the system is very different. The system is quite slow. So I really love the hospitals.
만약에 택배 받을 때 집에 안 있으면 뭐 여기 문 앞에 놓아주세요. 만약에 일 끝나고 밤에 가면 택배는 저기 있을 거예요. 그렇죠? 그래서 그거 너무 좋아요. 그거 서비스 아니지만 한국에서 너무 이렇게 편하게 누가 스틸 안 할 거예요. 스페인에서 아마 그렇게 뭐 앞에서 놓아주세요 하면 1시간 뒤에 집에 도착할 때 택배 없어요. 없어요. 누가 가져갈 거예요. 막 카페에 있고 핸드폰 막 여기서 두고 막 잠깐 화장실 갔다 오고 다 아직도 저기 있을 거예요. 사람들 누가 스틸 안 가져갈 거예요. 근데 스페인에서 너무 조심해야 돼요. 그런 막 가져가는 사람 많아요. like 픽포켓 너무 많아요. 없을 것 같은데요. 이런 서비스 더 빨리 먼저 여기 나오고 나중에 다른 데서 나와요.
It would be a little bit more organization. Like you can go somewhere and the signposts aren't really clear on where to go and what to do. But it's like we have lots of instructions, and I find it very easy to like go to a government building and I know where to go and what to do. But in Korea, when I've gone to like the Seogwichang, or I always have to ask like, is this the right place that I'm looking for? And oh yeah, it's the right place. So just a bit more signposts, especially when you're driving too. There's some places that they have a signpost like far back, but just before the turn, there's no signpost, and I thought that's really weird. Because every turn in the UK has a signpost. 한국에 사랑해.
구독, 좋아요 많이 눌러주세요.
구독과 좋아요 눌러주세요.
댓글도 많이 써주세요.
댓글도 많이 달아줘요. Thank you and good evening. 100 times.